Welcome to this step-by-step video on how to make healthy peanut butter granola bars. I hope you enjoy the video and that you'll try making them at home yourself. I'm going to do then is measure out our ingredients. So I have 200 grams of porridge oats. So any porridge oats will do. There's the Flavins ones, but anything at all. It's 200 grams of porridge oats into the bowl. The next thing we want is 50 grams of ground almonds. So there's the ground almonds. They're kind of fine powdery. And we're going to measure out, this is a 200 gram bag, so about a quarter of it will do. Okay, so 50 grams of almonds, like those. And then we're going to put in some mixed nuts. So we quite like almonds here, so I'm just going to use some flaked almonds and 30 grams of them. So not a whole lot. Put in some whole almonds and some sultanas as well, and I'm going to chop them up here. Just it gives it a nice bit of a crunchy taste, and the fruit makes it nice and sweet. So if you chop them, now these are great energy bars in the morning time. Loads of protein in the nuts. It keeps you going for hours. So if you don't have time to get breakfast, they're a great thing to take with you in your hand with a piece of fruit and a drink of water. Keep you going all morning. So I'm just going to chop these up. I'm going to chop up the sultanas too. Just whatever you like in them, really. I put in sometimes chia seeds, sunflower seeds, anything that you like the taste of. Pop it in there. So I'll just continue on now till I have all of these chopped. So once you have all your almonds chopped up and your sultanas, you can add them then into your bowl of porridge and ground almonds. You can add anything that you really like into these bars. Things like chia seeds are very good for you. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, whatever you like. I'll just put in these flaked almonds, and then we give them a mix around. 1 second then. So we just combine them well. Just like so. Okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do then is we're going to heat our sauce, our mixture to go with this. Okay, so we put some water about 1 inch in the bottom of a pot. Let's turn on the heat there, warm up the pot. And then we put a glass bowl in top. So just like when you're making melting chocolate for Rice Krispie buns. Okay. And in there then we're going to put the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to put in peanut butter. So I'm just using the Super Value one here, the nice crunchy one because I like the bits in it. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, once I have them in, I move on to my next ingredient. So The next thing I want to put in then is a tablespoon of coconut oil. If you don't have coconut oil, you can just use an extra teaspoon of peanut butter. I quite like the taste of the coconut oil in it. So, nice tablespoon there of it. Followed by 5 tablespoons of honey. So you can get all of these things in your local supermarket. So there's 1 tablespoon of honey going in. I'm going to do 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this makes them nice and sweet. And also it makes the oats stick together. So I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract as well. So 2 teaspoons, I have a little measuring spoons here. So we'll just measure out 2 teaspoons. And the water is starting to boil here underneath. So I just wanted to warm all the ingredients together. So if it starts bubbling too much, just turn down your heat. We just want it to warm and mix together. And the oil, the coconut oil, will start to melt and you'll get a nice thick mixture. Just give it a few minutes now to all combine. And while your mixture is doing this, you could be lining your tin. So once everything is combined, the oil, the peanut butter and the honey, then you can take it off the heat. The next thing we're going to do then is we're going to line the baking tray with greaseproof paper, okay? And just go a bit bigger than your tray, so you can tear it if you can, or else use your scissors to just cut it. And you can leave the greaseproof paper sitting loosely on top there, okay? So it'll settle down once you put the mixture in. That we're going to do then is we're going to take the wet mixture off the cooker. So I take it out of the pot, being very careful because the bowl gets hot obviously. So I use my oven gloves. So take it off the wet mixture and I'm going to pour all the dry ingredients. So the mixture that we had over here with our porridge, oats, our nuts, our dried almonds, our fruit. You could put little bits of chocolate chip in there if you wanted. And I'm going to pour them in on top of the wet mixture. Okay? And I stir it around, making sure that all of the mixture is wet. If you find that some of it is dry, you can add a little bit more honey at this stage. Have it all mixed up, as you can see. The bowl is still a little bit warm, but it's cooled down a good bit. I'm going to transfer the contents of the bowl into my baking tray. So I pour it in, and as you can see, it's a kind of a bit, it's all the mixture is all the same colour. All the oats look like they're a little bit wet from the mixture, and I pat it down with my spoon. I use the back of my spoon, and you want it to be about 1 centimetre, 2 centimetres thick. Okay, so I push it all down. You can see all those lovely nuts and sultanas there. Push it all down. Okay, and we're going to put this in the fridge. 3 or 4 hours should do fine. I can cover it over with the remainder of the greaseproof paper, and just press it down so that there's no air gaps. The mixture is still nice and warm. And I leave it to cool just a little bit more before I put it in the fridge. Now ideally you'd leave it overnight and cut it up then into bars for your breakfast. So after you've waited for about 3 or 4 hours, or overnight ideally, take your tray out of the fridge, just the fridge is fine, and using the paper you'll be able to lift it all out as one piece, just like that. Or you usually just put them on a chopping board, peel back the paper, so you've got one solid piece there, and just take out a nice sharp knife and cut your bars. And they smell really sweet and vanilla and nutty. So I usually get about 15 bars out of this. They don't last long at all in my house. So if you just cut them up like this, and you can store them then in a lunchbox in the fridge. You can also wrap them up again and store them in your freezer as well and defrost them as you need them. And that's how you make healthy peanut butter granola bars.